Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to YuGiOh Master Duel and in the immortal words of George from Peppa Pig, Dinosaur. Rrrr. That is the weirdest way to start this video yet. So we'll be rocking dinosaurs, and since I won't be talking about the deck too much, starting these days, but so I'll just a little life update. Since as you can see here, I don't have much in the way of URs and SR points, and I have like 5 decks in the works right now, and they need a lot of URs and SRs. So we will be recycling a lot of the other decks that I've already done for the one shots, which will be a recurring theme. Although I do have like a backup deck in Tri Brigade, Luna Brigade, as people would call it, and I also did promise an updated Melfi Brigade list somewhere down the line. So yeah, that'll be all for my life updates for YuGiOh Master Duel. So let's just get into these duels. Arrow, and I'm going first. And let's see what we got here. Opponent is rocking Baguska sleeves, so I'm already horrified. But this isn't a good hand because you usually want to save Petit Pteranodon for as the last like baby to sacrifice to the bigger dinosaurs, so that you can summon Pancratops straight from the deck. And we get Ash Blossomed here. Great. We'll be forced to use Caught by Grave because our hand collapses otherwise. Damn. Although we don't have an Ash Blossom of our own, so this is like safe to do. So there's that. I really want Caught by Grave to be back at 3, honestly. So that we have like more than enough ways to deal with the lagging here, to deal with the mash dual attacks. But you know, it's neither here nor there. So I'm just gonna go into my dinosaur combos here once the game allows me to do so. For this deck, I do not have too much time to lollygag around because 300 seconds is not enough to do the combos that this deck can do. So yeah, I'll unless he has infinite permanence. All right, cool. He doesn't. So I'll spare you guys my combos unless my opponent interrupts me somewhere here. But otherwise, I think we're good to go. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, I'll just keep comboing off until my opponent interrupts me somewhere. But it does seem they do have interaction. Do they? I think they do. Yes, infinite impermanence. All right. All right. So we'll end on DPE and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Oh right, we're under Miscellaneousaurus. I keep forgetting that infinite impermanence already makes dinosaurs immune to or rather Miscellaneousaurus makes dinosaurs immune to infinite impermanence. Right. All right. So yeah, I will keep combing off here, and I will see you guys at my end board. Okay, we're back, and my opponent scooped out of shame. Yeah, he didn't read Miscellaneousaurus. Next duel. Going second. Oh boy. Rockin' I think this is exactly 40, right? Ooh. We only have Imperm to interact. And opponent starting with Small World. This will be interesting. Of course, it's fucking Blackwings. So using the Strudo to get into Seamoon, if I'm reading this correctly. Oh, going to Sudri, so he already has Seamoon in hand. That's interesting. Alright. So this might take a while. This might take a while. But I mean, we can't stop him here because this deck doesn't really function too well. Once you stop like they have like 2 really important normal summons. So let's see if we stop them here, and then otherwise I have like full combo here. So let's see. All right, stopping your Sudri. Do you have anything? All right, they call it Blackwings, but it's just birds with guns, and I love it. Our draw off the top, we'll see if we unlock our hand or not. All right, that is exactly what I was looking for. All right, so I will do dinosaur combos. Go. Hello, I am your ancestor. You will learn to respect me, child. That's fine, I guess. Oh wait, no, it's not fine because we did not set up Miscellaneousaurus beforehand. Hmm. That's a bummer. But at least Oviraptor is bigger than Sudri here, so we can do something, and we can use Called by the Grave offensively here. Yeah, I mean we're not totally dead yet, but you know, we got a little off the top with Oviraptor here. Yeah, we'll use it later. We'll use it on come their turn. If there's anything about the new Blackwings is they only play on their turn, which is like a godsend. Although they do have a lot of new support that allows them to they basically have hand trap style negates now. That's always horrifying. Right. Miscellaneous auras off the top will be nice, but nope, we don't get everything here. Okay. We'll normal the baby. That's always gonna happen. Just go for it, or just go for damage. I think we should just go for damage here. We could just go into like DPE right now. Yeah, I think we should. We go into DPE right freaking now. Alright, once the game allows me to click. Come on, come on. Come on, game. Come on, game. There we go. 300 seconds is not a long time. Come on, game. There we go. Alright, go to DPE now, and we'll just hard make UCT here. If I'm reading this correctly, Blackwings don't have too many good of an out to something like this. Alright. So dash these two. Always feels nice to do that. Okay, UCT does its thing. And going to DPE here. And let's see if our opponent fights their way out of this. Okay. And I'm not too shot up when I have to like banish an Oviraptor because there's 3 of them now. So there's that. This is 3,000, 3,000. So this is only 6,500. Not too bad, but it could be better. But given the circumstances of our hand, unfortunately, this is like the best we could come up with. So I guess it's good enough. We have a Book of Eclipse style effect, and they're mainly a synchro deck, so they won't be able to do too much here with face downs, unless like they have a fusion somehow. But who knows? Okay, once the game recovers, we can just pass back to our opponent here. Alright, 1100. The last life point is always the last one that matters. So, what do you have, opponent? Do you have a way out of this? I have a quick effect pop that recurs itself every turn, and I have a Book of Eclipse style effect. Okay, he's going to use Evenly Match. Oh my god. Is that how prevalent? Is that how prevalent they are? Alright, we're gonna save. I think it's better to save UCT here since I hard made him, and he can be revived back by Oviraptor because of that. Do we just go for? Huh? I think I'm gonna save Called by the Grave here. As much as I want to keep Verde Anaconda for link climbing material, it's too dangerous. And knowing that Blackwings operate out of the graveyard, we need Caught by the Grave here. So there's that. Okay. So we sort of saved our board. Let's see what they have on main too. Unless they don't have anything, which is also a possibility. Nope, they did not have anything, so they probably bricked. I wonder why they didn't get Sea Moon, which is like which is the best Blackwing starter these days. But I don't know the contents of their hand, and I don't know the ratios of their deck. So yeah, we move on to the next duel. Oh boy, lost the die roll again, and I'm going second. Let's see what our opponent has for us. This is a good opening hand, punching through negation, but if we don't have anything against, I don't know, this is probably branded. What? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir. Okay. That is interesting, to say the least. Okay, so Miscellaneous Source doesn't work. Unless we specifically draw, no, that's not gonna solve our problems here. So we should just... Oh, right. We have a special summon. There. We don't need to do too much here. We just summon bank and then attack. If they're gonna lock themselves out, sure, I can wait it out. Why do you have Dimension Shifter in your branded deck? You don't want your stuff to be banished early on. Ah. Okay. You're banishing Ash Blossom. Why? You're going to Dark Law? Going to Dark Law? Really? My God. Why? Why would you do that? No. If you're going to present me that, yeah, I will take full advantage of it. Oh my God. This is like the worst Despia play. See? I don't. Why would you have Dimension Shifter in your deck? Oh my God, this guy. I guess he didn't want to lose to tier limit so hard because Branded has been replaced by a far superior fusion based deck. I guess. Who knows? I don't know this guy's life story. We'll just move on to the next duel. Going first for once. So let's see what we got here. Slightly thicker deck than usual, and this is a brick hand. Oh boy. We can use Cold Blade Grave offensively. We do have Ash Blossom, so we do have interaction, but we don't have any starters to speak of. So we just sit and pass. It's not a T set, but I think we can survive. Because we have 3 points of interaction, in spite of the fact that we don't have any starters. Let's make Kuribo flip. There we go. And I think I'd rather save Called by the Grave here, knowing that no, we should save Infinite Permanence, since that's more flexible. If they're gonna start with evenly matched, I think yeah. Oh, Rescue Cat. Okay, you have my attention, but unfortunately, I'm ready. Let's see if you have any more opponent. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark. Let's see. I mean, they could still have something here. Well, who knows? So Rescue Cat is negated. I guess I don't know if what my opponent has here. Or I just got it. Okay, it is Melfi. All right. Okay. It is Melfi. I should have suspected. Starting with Rescue Cat. I mean, it could be like a host of other stuff, but who knows? All right. We're gonna have to negate the good boy here. As much as I do not want to, we're gonna have to negate him. All right. Yep. So he's gonna do that, and we unfortunately have to negate. I'm sorry, boy. I cannot allow you to do anything here. Unless you have something here like Maxi. Alright, cool. I was expecting Hoppier Squadron, but no. We're not gonna get that here. Right, Imperm, going on Puppy. This is gonna be this duel is gonna be like a war crime and a half, because I will be beating up on poor defenseless forest animals. Right. But we will be doing dinosaur combos. I'm not sure if my opponent has any interaction left, given that once like they just summoned Puppy and nothing, they didn't follow it up with any other Melfi. So yeah, we'll just combo really hard on them, and then we'll find a way to kill them. So we'll see you guys at my end board. Okay, we're back, and unfortunately, because of the limited amount of resources that we have, I couldn't do too much, but this is more than enough to stop Melfi. A quick effect pop and a book of eclipse style effect. Since this is an Xyz focus deck, a book of eclipse will be utterly devastating to them, since they will not have too much material to work with on board. But let's see, our opponent drew 3 cards at least, and this is their 4th. They could potentially have something here. Unless they don't, in which case I will just burn. Okay, it is Melfi Brigade. That's nice. Discarding Calantosa, that's fine. I think it would be wise of me to pop their Keras now, before they manage to do anything else, because they do have, I think, 3 material, if I remember correctly. Let's see, once the game allows me to do so. Game, anytime now, game. Just need to check the graveyard. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep. He could go into a rank 3 right now. Right. So we do that. Then we do this. Then we'll have to sacrifice Verity and a cut. Ooh, okay. We will not be getting DPE back, so we'll just link claim it to access code Docker when it comes back around to our turn. Okay. Let's just hope that a Book of Eclipse is enough to stop whatever it is my opponent's gonna do here. Alright. Let's see. Okay, just going to end phase, so he'll summon the dogs and the cats and whatever animals could potentially have, but he didn't, because facing down the Book of Eclipse means that his board will be very, very ineffective. So we move on to the next duel. Going first, so that always feels good. Let's see what our opponent has here. Ooh. I don't like this hand, because we have to spend our normal summon immediately. That's always a bummer and a half, but it's what's been given to us. So okay, good. That's good. So we'll get a baby with this, yes. And because we have Miscellaneousaurus, that means we can go off to the races. Unless he has, okay. I was expecting Drone and Lockbird, but okay. Speaking of Drone and Lockbird, that's like a card that I have to invest in making sooner or later, because Kashtira is like right around the corner. I'm not quite sure how many sets before they come in. But at least the first wave of Kashtira cards are like good, but not game-breakingly good. Okay, yeah, Maxi, that's completely fine. I think it's the second wave of support that takes Kashtira over the top. Once people have refined the deck somewhat. But for now, I think the first wave is okay. Well, we'll be getting Fender, which is quote-unquote a replacement for Pancratops, but nobody's ever going to replace this bad boy right here. In my heart, Pancratops is always Pancratops. So we get Baby Ceratosaurus. My opponent could have something for us here. So we'll just keep summoning monsters here. Right, we'll do the baby chain. And then we'll destroy this baby. Unless he has something here. Well, we're already under Miscellaneousaurus, so I'm not too worried. There we go. And Baby Ceratosaurus doing his thing. Once the game no longer lags. There we go. Do you have something for me here, opponent? I mean, it could be anything. Alright, Baby Ceratosaurus activated. Sure, I will let you draw a lot of cards, opponent. Special summon. Yes, we will summon one of the Scraptors. There we go. And we use the Scraptor here. Destroy itself. Yeah, you've seen this combo before. Right. Then we go Scraptor. Do you have something? Yeah, that's about what I expected. That's fine, actually. That's actually fine. We just don't have access to our synchro lines. We can still just sort of pop off here. So we'll end on what? DPE and destroy Phoenix Enforcer. That's usually good enough in my book. We do this. I guess we use these two. No. We'll leave the baby behind. There we go. And oh, come on. All right, once the game allows me. There we go. Yeah. Well, excuse me. Ooh, that came from somewhere. We'll leave Baby Ceratosaurus behind. Once the game allows me. Come on. There we go. All right. And there we go. We'll leave Baby Ceratosaurus behind. Okay. And we'll use this. We'll banish Archosaurus since he's done his job, and we'll banish Linkuriboh. He's also done his job. Then we'll get this guy. Get UCT out on the field. T-Rex with electricity never fails to tickle my fancy. Yeah, he'll always look so badass to me. No matter how old he gets. If you have Imperm here, you have Imperm. That just means I have 1 point of interaction. Okay, you have this. You could potentially start comboing off here, so we'll use Maxine. Right? That just means if he mills like any of his other starters, that could just mean that he could start comping off even on my turn here. So there's that. All right. So Havness, yep. What's this? Cyberstein. Why do these guys run Cyberstein? Ooh, those were bad mills. Ugh. Those were bad mills, all things considered. Holy shit. Alright. Um, we will not destroy Baby Sarasaurus here because we are locked out of summoning anything else for the turn. Or rather, we can still summon, like, we are under Miscellaneousaurus. I am not worried about that. We can only summon Darks, if I remember correctly, because Fusion Destiny here. Yeah, Dark Heroes. Yeah, sure, go. My opponent once again did not read Miscellaneousaurus. I should always read Miscellaneousaurus, although we have all three of our Pancratops in hand. I don't like it when that happens. Oh my god. Alright, Shiren, sure. We do it to another Maxi. Thanks, opponent. You made me draw two at least. Will you keep making me draw cards? Please? Question mark. Oh my god. Let's see what our opponent has for us here. Yeah, Maxi will indeed resolve. So we'll at least get an upstart goblin unless like he negates here. Okay, discarding Rhino. I'll get into Fossil Dig. Rhino does his thing. Wow, his mills have been bad. UCT's effect here is honestly moot because this is a fusion based deck and fusion monsters count stuff that's also face down, but we can at least survive combat once we use his effect. Yeah, once he starts once he starts his fusion summon chains, that's when we use UCT here. And then we'll try to summon Pancratops. The baby's also summoned from hand, right? Oh, no, it summons from deck. Shit. Alright, so Pancratops will be stuck in hand for a while. And we don't have any other targets anyway. Alright, using Kaleido. That's about what I expected. Then Rhino Heart will finally get his effect down. After 84 years. Okay. Sure. That's about what I expected. We're no longer under Miscellaneousaurus. Shiren also does her thing. Okay. UCT will destroy Baby Ceratosaurus here. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Right, all of those guys have. I think 2 of those things were summoned last turn, so he can still flip 2 of them back up. But at least we will not be taking 3,000 damage from Octopus Rhino here. So let's see what else our opponent has. Yep, fusing away. I'm assuming into Kit Kat, which is like what other monster are going to go into here. Cool. All right. Although the Maxi did draw us into Ash Blossom, so we do have a fighting chance here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Baby Ceratosaurus. Yep, triggering off. We can deck thin here because we don't have any dinosaurs on field anyway. So yeah, Kit Kalos. Yep, we'll negate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, Kit Kalos is also like another choke point. Once they manage to get through a lot of their plays, you can also just negate Kit Kalos. I think we should just summon another Oviraptor and then set it to attack. What's the defense on the other monsters here? Yeah, I think we can use him offensively here, but Kitkalos is 19. Ugh. Yeah, no, the baby's on summon from deck. Yeah, we'll just set him to defense. We'll just use him to search UCT here. Okay. Once the game allows me. Oh my god. Come on, game. This is an important turn. Don't die on me yet. Oh boy. There we go. Alright. Select. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright. About time. Do you have a negate? Which is also a possibility. Okay, there we go. You search one of the UCTs that you so happily shuffled back into the deck. Thank you very much. Right. So we still have a pop. We can survive combat this turn by taking away one of their attackers at least. Okay, using Mudora, discarding. He's still trying to combo off here. Not too sure how smart that is. Right, we do it under Ash Blossom. Sure, mill me. You don't have space anymore, so that's completely fine. What did he mill? He milled a misc and the last malicious. Great. So we won't be able to do our link lines anymore, so that's always a bummer. Yep. It was Kelbeck and Havness that was not in attack position. Great. Or rather, that was summoned last turn. So there's that. All right. This is gonna be a doozy. We can choose to not activate DP until like the last possible moment, which is I think what we're gonna go for here, since he can only profitably attack into two monsters here. So I think we're gonna keep him going. We're gonna let him keep going until he clears our field here. All right, sending Kelbeck. So he's going to mill us for 5 more. That's completely fine. He milled the last Scraptor, he milled the Petit Pteranodon, which is not Gucci in the slightest. He is down to 13 cards in deck, so we could run out of cards here before he could kill us. I have had my fair share of tier limit opponents who deck themselves before they manage to assemble lethal. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how far my opponent's gonna combo off here, so we'll just come back when they're in their combat phase. Because this'll take a while. Okay, we're back, and yeah, we are in combat now. So my opponent was practically stunned by one of my actions earlier in during his combo line. He summoned the Fairy Tale Snow. He'll negate this with Rokalos. I see it from a mile away. So he had to take this really weird line of he went. I did not know that tier limits can go into Dugaras. We're just dead. I didn't know that my life points were that low. But yeah, I didn't know that he had tier limits had the Dugaras line. So that he can gain enough attack power so that he can walk over DP who had like 2100 defense. So there's that, and then if ever it got back around to my turn, I will have like multiple ways to dismantle his board anyway. And yeah, it was a really risky line that he took there. Oh my god. But yeah, also another thing, because I allowed him to set my DP to face down, the moment it gets flipped face back, rather back face up, his attack reduction effect will be applied again. So he needed a monster with at least more than 2,500 attack, so that it will be profitable to hit over DPE. So yeah, he took a really weird line, but it ultimately worked out in the end. So yeah, that was a really goddamn good duel. So we'll see you in the next one. Going second. So let's see what our opponent has for us here. This is a decent opening hand. We have Imperm, we have Maxi, we do have Scraptor to start our lines, and we are facing off against Naturia. We can guarantee a summon, or rather a card draw once yeah, Mole Cricket does his thing. God, not in a million years did I ever expect Naturia to be competitively viable. But the new support makes that possible because they created a main deck monster that is basically Naturia Beast. Yeah, Camellia, and she does her thing. Camellia is the one that searches. Yeah, send the Naturia from deck to graveyard. He still has 4 cards in hand. God, I do not want to have to do this. But I think we should. I really think we should. Because once Naturia like sets their board up, it's actually surprisingly hard to chew through. Because their main deck monsters have built-in negates now. At least the new wave of support does. They don't necessarily need to go into their extra deck. So in order to do your thing. All right, that was the right choice. Don't let them set up too hard. And also because they were under maxi, so that was also that was always a thing. Okay, we already have a double Evo in hand, so we're just gonna go Scraptor. Unless like one of these 4 cards will end up ruining my day, which is always a possibility. Yep. So special summon a Naturia from the graveyard, huh? Oh. So he can do a thing. Yeah, okay, we'll allow that. We'll allow that. And then once he tries to do anything funny with Mole Cricket, that's when I use Called by the Grave offensively here. Unless like he stops Scraptor. But in that case I'll have to let it go. Right, once the game allows me. There we go. Yeah, just be patient. There we go. Alright. Scraptor does his thing, he destroys himself. Unless he can stop this. Oh, a response on the activation. That's interesting. Alright, cool. Alright, Scraptor effect. He was destroyed by his own effect. Do you have something for me, opponent? Alright, we'll get Chimera. Then, what else do you got? Alright, do this. And Chimera does his thing. 5, Scraptor again. Now he does a maxi. That's completely fine. We will not be summoning too much by this point. I am more worried about him using... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then because Camellia is on the field, he can... Ooh, not using Camelia's effect. Well, sir, you just opened yourself up to more chicanery. Courtesy of me. There we go. So we'll banish his Mole Cricket. This is definitely like an embarrassing misplay on his part. Then again, nobody would ever see, whenever you will ever see it coming that you know, using Called by the Grave on offensively like this. There we go. Ooh, saving it. All right. We are chain like 5 deep here. All right, sure. I'm assuming you'll save Mole Cricket. Yep. All right, go. That'll ensure that you have more stuff on board anyway. All right, but at least that's By the way, Nature Blessing is not once per turn. Can I just say that? Nature Blessing is not once per turn, by the way, guys. Oh my god. What does he have? Nature Vein. I think this is one of the newer ones as well. Yeah, this is the one that yeah, this is the one that negates spell traps. Right. Oh boy. And then this is the one that negates monster effects. Great. Alright. We are not Gucci at all. So this is not Gucci in the slightest. Not Gucci at all. Once the game allows me, there we go. Okay. So we will go into plan B. There we go. It's not good. We cannot push past this at all. We cannot. We just can't. All our stuff will go into defense. We can't push past this. I think it has to be an hour turn unless they have a way to get rid of Baguska here. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. Plan B. Let's see you negate this Nachuri opponent. Unless he has like link monsters, which is also a possibility. Sunflower and Vein. Not in a million. Not once in a million years did I ever expect this. Main deck monsters have negates and whatnot. But that's neither here nor there. We do our thing. So we have plan B on board at least. So there's that. My internet is notwithstanding, but that's like completely fine. Yep, they do have link monsters, so they could go into that. Alright, Underworld Goddess. That's fine. Okay, so my opponent's gonna pop off. Yeah, sending Sacred 3. Yeah, I can't believe they never really use this for its on-field effect. It's usually just sent to the graveyard straight away. It's just an extender. So yeah, my opponent's gonna combo off. I'm not sure how dead we are, so we will be back with my opponent's end board. Whatever it will look like. Okay, we're back and we're dead. They managed to assemble lethal but it cost them their whole hand at least. So that's a moral victory on my part. Move on to the next duel. Lost a die roll, but at least you know. Ooh. I do not like this hand, although it's interactive, but just ending on Fusion Destiny is not enough. Okay, we 50-50. Do we stop your turn right now, sir? Do we? Yeah. Let's see. I mean, he could have like any of the other main deck monsters in hand, right? Reinhardt is the only three of. So stopping this could potentially okay. Go Shiren. All right, cool. Now we do our Upstart Goblin here. Come on, game. Come on. Here we go. I thought I clicked on it. There we go. Come on, come on. There we go, game. There we go. All right. Now we wait. Let's see what our opponent has for us here. Shiren, doing your thing. Yep. Okay. Discarding Calbeck. Those were decent mills. Let's see. Alright, Calbeck. We stop that. Basically, the moment any of the Isuzu retrains try to do their thing and you have Ash Blossom, stop them. That's like one really good way to stop them from doing their thing. Oh, sure. Draw two, sure. Dodon. You are morally obligated to make that sound effect whenever you see Triple Tactics talent do its animation. Because that's literally what it is, if I remember correctly. It's one of those like fans that it's used in like official matches in sumo, if I'm not mistaken, or you know, some traditional Japanese sport. You'll see that fan be used there. Ooh, going into Time Thief Redoer. That is very interesting. So he didn't have anything else, huh? Alright. We'll save infinite impermanence for as long as possible here. That's always a thing. Alright. Maxi of their own. That's completely fine. We will use Animador and Archosaur here to get rid of Giant Rex. That's fine. Ooh, he got a monster. He got Mally. Oh dear. That means our link lines are shut off because he took one of our malicious. Oh boy, that is not Gucci in the slightest. Okay, he does only have 2 cards in hand, so we could be facing off against something worse. Okay, once the game recovers, there we go. Okay, summon Archosaur. We will chain block because we can. There we go. Okay. He could just like, if Redoer just tries to eat himself out at any point, he's just dead. Okay. We'll destroy him. We'll get double Evo. Then that doesn't summon anything. We'll get Linkuriboh here. Oh. And then we'll use Linkuriboh as a material for a double evolution pill. Which is like, what should do? What you should? Excuse me. Oh my god, that was a lot of air. Oh, we don't need to use Linkuriboh. We'll just use Ash Blossom. There we go. Do you have something for me, opponent? No, you do not. All right. So just DPA pass, I guess. Okay. Ooh, shaky. As much as I want to go into DPE, I think I should go into combat first. Because that will incentivize me to pop off even further using the Lost World effect here. Which is always a plus. There we go. And yeah, that will also allow me to like combo harder through their Maxi here. Right. So we don't go into combat first. We'll attack Redoer here, which really you're going to yeet yourself. Alright, sure, that's completely fine. We will attack. We'll still attack. We'll activate the effect. There we go. Oh, I did not realize that that was how it worked. Oh well. Let's see here. Hallie's already in your yard. Unfortunate. Alright. Fusion Destiny. Yeah, BPE. Well, unfortunately, have to use the last 2. Oh my god. That was a really bad. That was a really good mill on my opponent's part. Milling the last Mally. But I don't feel too bad about our board state. because we have UCT here. Although I think I shouldn't have like destroyed the egg. That would protect us from a little bit of targeting. Should it come to that, but this is a decent enough board at least when defending against tier elements. Yep, Kelbeck doing his thing. I'm assuming bouncing that. Sure, that's actually fine. Since we have one, oh, we only have one dinosaur. Oh, that's bad. There we go. I think, huh, that's interesting. Oh wait, since we already used Fusion Destiny this turn, yeah, we can only do it on the follow-up. Oh boy. Okay, Redoer comes back. Then goes to our opponent's turn. Let's see what they got. Uh-huh. Wait. Redoer doing his thing. Okay. What did he absorb? The second Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. That's bad. Perlarino. That's fine. He does have 6 cards in hand, so this could end badly for us. So let's see what I got here. Using Reinhardt? No. At this point, negating KitKat is our only way out. So there's that. So we'll use... I know that we're using this prematurely, but I think this is fine. Ooh, activating... I don't know which one this is. Alright, activating Havness. Alright, cool. We'll negate her on the... No. I think we should negate Kitkalos. We'll negate KitKat instead, since she's the best extender this deck has. Okay, we'll do this, and we'll destroy Rhino. There we go. And Lost World is also like reducing their effects by a smidge, or rather by their attack power by a smidge. So let's see. All right. So I will try my best to stop them here. Because I still have infinite permanence, but my odds are really low of with me crawling back out of this one. So I'll just see you guys at the next interesting point. Okay, we're back, and my opponent found lethal. About what I expected out of Tearlament. But yeah, I will not be able to crawl my way out of this one after all. So yeah, I think I'm 50-50 with dinosaurs versus Tearlament by this point. So yeah, are we not dead? No, yeah, just 200 over lethal. He could have killed me like 3 ways until Sunday, with with like the board that he used to have, which is like a full like buttload, all 5 main monster zones, plus Underworld Goddess. But I guess he wanted to win with style points. I don't fault him. I also do the same thing. So yeah, that concludes our little run with dinosaurs for this video. And if you like what you saw, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share it among your friends. And until next time, toodles.